You need to know this, and by knowing it, you will be free from curses. Because if you don't know, it might mar you or destroy your life. So, very important. Once you know this, you will be free from curses. You will not be a partaker. You will not be a partaker of the calamity that might befall those who weren't aware. But before I go on, let me do the needful. Good morning, and I welcome you in today's video. My name is Ekwechidema. So there is this proverb, should I call it proverb or statement in the Bible that have been a kind of, I was worried about it, but later when I finally analyze it and think deep in it, it gave me an insight that gave me a kind of confidence to believe that God is wise, and as well he does his things in a way that you will not have anything to give a kind of excuses or blame him. We are being doomed because of we don't we don't adhere to his warning and the teachings. So in this video, I'll be taking you from I will be taking some passages in Bible that lead me to this. I made the title of this video to be why the causes cannot affect you, because if you know it, you will not be a victim of this evil. So I was discount, and then now I want to read out where it was mentioned. So Exodus um, chapter 20, read from 5. Do not bow down to any idol or worship it, because I am the Lord your God, and I tolerate no rivals. My mind was going to somewhere, but I will not talk about that today. I will not talk about this one, about worshiping of idol, because sometimes it's a kind of causing confusion among Christians, and maybe with time I'll still talk about it. But I will give a clue of saying that the images we are like some those that believe it in their religion, in their own faith. I'll just give a little thing of to say it is not a worship, they kind of giving respect, because like many places, like my side as Igbo, sometimes when we bow, when we want to greet somebody, even though it's not all that we don't do it more, not like Yoruba or but still we still show that respect. Sometimes we bow to, so we see it as a kind of respect, and even having the image being carved or being the we take that one as well, the way we are taught, because all these things is how we are being brought up. When you think, when you are a grown up, you begin to reason it within yourself again, not what people are saying. When you think about it and you are convinced, you I said that this today I will not talk about it so that it will not take much of our time. What I came for today is about children suffering what they don't know. Is not only how it stated it. It says after saying that we should not worship. Verse 5, we should not worship any idol or bow down to it, because I am the Lord your God, and I tolerate no rivals. No rivals. Then it continued by saying, I bring punishment on those who hate me and on their descendants down to the third and fourth generation. This is where my problem, this is where I was, that caught my attention. So here now, in this particular one, I don't know whether there is another this in that, because where I am going, where I want to emphasize is based on from third to fourth generation. So sometimes it means that some people are suffering from what they don't even know. Some people are suffering from causes that might be from their forefathers. In this at this stage, you understand that that's why you need to pray and cast yourself out of those bondages, those curses. If you don't know, you will be a partaker. This one, why this one is even like that one is not even where my own case lies is the people that are partaking. That is this one you don't know about it, and there were some people are suffering from what they don't even know. But where I am concerned is even the ones that are living now that knows. In fact, what I was saying is how to avoid being punished of what others have done. That is why the curse will not affect you. Now, Christ came and died for us so that we will be free from all these bondages. The death had made us to, when the Spirit now comes, we now realize how what to do and to avoid all those things. When you pray, you tell you say in your prayers, God, I cast myself out of those things that our forefathers have done that I don't know about. So it will not affect me because I don't know about it. Now see the another passage that said where I am, like I stand on that ground to make this video because there is where my convenience and joy came from before I started making this video. Now see what Ezekiel said. Now Ezekiel 18. After saying, because I don't know whether there is another quotation that is not the same with this one in another place because of this fourth generation, which means the generation that have come doesn't know what happened before and they are suffering it. Okay, let's take that one aside. Now see what Ezekiel said in Ezekiel 18. Ezekiel 18 from 1. The Lord spoke to me and said, what is this proverb people keep repeating in the land of Israel? The parents ate the sour grapes, and but the children got the sour taste. As surely as I am the living God, says the sovereign Lord, you will not repeat this proverb in Israel any longer. The life of every person belongs to me. The life of the parents as well as of that of the child. The person who sins is the one who will die. Oh, glory be to God. It's here that I just say, God, to you be all the glory. Because had it been, it's end up by from third generation, you might be partaker, and I myself might not even know. Because some people might not be serious with their prayer. Even sometimes myself, sometimes I found myself weak in it. I will continue to buckle up again. Because we are human beings. That's why we need to continue to strive. It is not easy. We continue to strive, but with this, that's it. No longer the life of the person who sin. The person who sin is the one who will die. Thank God. So having known this, I am free from all the curses. I am free from all bondages. But where you will partake in that punishment is when you know the truth. Maybe take, for instance, a parent might be doing something that is very bad. And you know quite right that this parent of yours is not doing it good, either by embezzling money, either by maltreating people because they are leader, or the position they found themselves is tormenting others, and you as a child, you have not said anything. I'm telling you, if care is not taken, you might even the cause from people, because as people are hurting people, they don't know that the words that is coming out of their mouth is affecting them, and it might even affect to another children. You might even, after giving birth to your children, because that thing might even enter in you, you'll be doing as your parents have been, because all these things is contagious. You might think that you are free, but in a way, because you partake in it, you are freely living with them. You have not for once say, please daddy, please mommy, this thing that you're doing is not good. You have not for once, even when people lose, you are even quarreling with people that are saying anything against them, when you know very well that what they are doing is not good. When you know, for those that doesn't know, like those thoughts from third to fourth generation that some people might fall into and be suffering what they don't know, that's why you need to pray. Okay, this one that now you now know, how are you handling it? Will you come out proudly? Will you be proud to go proud and Have confidence to say to your parents, this thing that you are doing is not good. And when they will not stop, you count yourself out from their rules and be free. So if you know this thing, it is a earlier is better. Earlier the better. So for me, I am not saying it out of what I did not know. I am very much aware of what I am saying, because some parents are like, they are like, when some people might be a kind of afraid or to that, but is it not better to die doing something right than to live trying to paint something or to make it to be as if it is nothing, just to feel innocent, and finally you find out that you have destroyed a lot of things. In this, I'll tell you that a day, 1,000 years that you are doing evil, a day that you will suffer of that evil, you ever regret ever doing bad. And I'm telling you that 1,000 years that you thousands years or 1,000 years that you suffer of doing something right, the only one day that you will rejoice of doing, there will be a kind of a reward for your good doings. You feel as that you have, in fact, all your life you have not even experienced evil, you have not been, you suffered at all. I am a living with, I can testify, yes. So when you are doing it right, it will convince you that even if you are suffering, the day that you rejoice, you ever forget all the time that you have been suffering. So in this case, when I say this, and it's not that somebody might say, is it because you are not sure of that person? Because some people might be scared. Some people might be like, if I say it to my parents, they'll stop paying my school fee. If I say, can I stay on my own? I'm telling you now, if you don't stand on your ground as things are going now, if you don't stand on your ground, you might be a partaker of this calamity. You may be a partaker of these causes, and when it will backfire, when it will begin to a kind of show itself by what will be happening in your life, you will not like it, you will begin to regret it. So what I was saying, I was once a kind of a part of it, because there was a time my parents was once in a kind of this situation. There was a time that they were asked a kind of a they were asked to pay fine on what they don't know it wasn't true. They forcefully forced them to pay fine, that if they refuse to pay fine, they will be on their own, they will not participate on kindred things, that kind of thing. I was like, that thing was happening that time, and I wasn't comfortable. A lot of things were said on my parents, and I wasn't happy of what was said on them. It wasn't a good one, and as a child to them, I wasn't comfortable. I begin to like, after praying, I wasn't comfortable until I called my dad and my mom and sat them down. I spoke to them. I asked them a lot of questions. And after answering what I have asked, my dad and my mom were, in my mind, as I believe, they tried to be very open, because I told them, please tell me the truth. Because even if this thing is true, I know we are human. We will accept to say sorry. We accept to do it any way that because you have done it wrong. Accept it and you'll be free. But if you did not do it, there is no way to, in order to compromise and you kill yourself. No, I am not supporting that one. Where I stand is in my right. If I am doing it right, don't you, if you first kill me, it's better you kill me so I die. I know that I died of my truth. So I was like that day, that if my parents will not tell me the truth, or like if they should, like, why are you asking, or to say something that I can't understand, I wouldn't mind to this to that is how this how I have it in mind, is that I will leave, and for before they will see me again, I will make sure that they have changed in that they are evil. Before they will see me, how I planned it, I might not know anywhere I'm going, but I have made up my mind that if my parents refuse to tell me the truth, if I leave, I will never come back. And where I'm going, I don't know, but God, you will take me to where I will survive. That is my plan. And behold, finally, after the discussion, I told them, because since this thing is this way, because of hatred and a lot of things, what we will now do is that we will pray. If it is God's will, let us suffer this thing. But if it is not God's will, let the truth be revealed. And after, it doesn't, it's just few. or weeks or months of after the prayers that we had. And I'm telling you, things turn around and the truth was revealed. And then finally, people that were saying evil thing about him, they later was saying they don't know. So I'm in this now. I will tell you that when before you speak about anybody, be very, very sure. That's why I don't like calling names or to say what I don't know about. Before I tell you, before I say anything, I would like to research. I would like to be very, very sure so that if oath should be asked to be taken, I will take it. And you know, in this social media of a thing, a lot of people have committed what they will be saying things that they don't know that years to come it will be coming, it will be coming out. People, even if you delete all those things, but once is you have shown it, you have shown it. And some people might even save it. You see that even if you delete it, they might have the copy. I don't know whether it is possible, but what I'm saying, whatever you are doing, do it right so that it will not cause you harm. It will not, you will not regret it. You will not even if what I have done, sometimes I will go through my messages in my messages and videos. I will be going through them. If there is anyone that I feel like I'll be feel ashamed, I'll be ashamed when it will play maybe in years to come. When I will watch it again and see what I have done there, I will like, this one is not good. Why am I doing it now? So do it right. What I'm saying that now it stands. Don't tell me your church, don't tell me your pastor, don't tell me your you know the right thing from the wrong, and count yourself out when it is not good. If the person will not accept you when you are telling the truth, when you are trying to make the truth to be known, and the person is like you doesn't want to hear it, detach yourself from it. God will surely bring out a way to survive. Because why some people will just be inside that cage was that maybe when they go, who will pay for my school fees? Maybe when they go as a wife, how will people see it? They will say that I am not a good wife, I have gone out from my husband's house. I could remember one day my husband was telling me, a woman that is supporting his husband in doing evil, that woman is evil as well. I was like, you know that we are women. Oh, if we go, some people will say it's not when you are right. When you're doing something good, God will know, will find out a way to save you from that. And I was like, look, if a man should say this kind of thing, then whoever that is supporting evil will be partaker of the pen, the punishment or the penance. So whatever way, whichever way we are doing it, let us do it right so that the cause will not backfire us. So thank you so much. I know that I've taken much of your time, but I only have in mind to make you better. If I am not, I didn't say that I'm a saint, but we all are doing it together. Even sometimes when I check on my videos, I'm learning. I'm taking from what I've said. If I am not doing it, that's why I say that any teacher that is not doing what he's teaching, get ready to wait in hellfire. I will be repeating that statement until it enters into a lot of people's mind, because a lot of teachers have put many people in trouble. What they cannot do, they'll be saying. Even after saying it, when they go at the back, they will do the worst. So let us count ourselves out of all those calamities, or so that we will not regret it. Thank you so much. And I believe in the next one, we'll still have something to say, thank God, because as it is in my mind, I still feel like to continue saying something. But I know with this one, I know that you have gotten where I am going. And I believe that you will not be partaker of this calamity. You'll be free from it. If you are suffering what you don't know, pray. Even if it is things that you don't know about, God will deliver you from, because your hands are clean. But if you are a kind of partaker of things that you know that, and you keep quiet, you are just looking at it and say, am I the only one that see it? You will suffer, you will partake in that punishment. So God bless you till I come your way next time. Bye.